Back here with another special Radio Row interview ahead of Super Bowl 57. This time it is New York Jets defensive lineman and Jets candidate for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award, Solomon Thomas. Solomon, thanks so much for the time.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Appreciate you having me on.
Oh, man, I'm thrilled to have you, especially as a New Yorker myself. I'm in LA now, but still a New Yorker at heart. So interviewing one of the best players on the Jets and what was really a turnaround year for the franchise is a lot of fun. What was the biggest difference that you noticed this year? I mean, playing under Salah, who, of course, you had experienced in San Francisco. What did he bring to that Jets culture?
He brought a lot of passion. He was always fiery, intense, and he really cultivated the locker room to create a culture that was going to be winning, a winning culture, believing in ourselves, knowing what we can do. Forgetting the past of what the Jets have been, whether it was the slogan "Jets end the season" or whatever. Creating a new culture and winning energy around the Jets, and we all bought in, we believed, and it made a difference. We had playmakers come in, great rookie class, guys lean on each other, believe in each other, and do it for each other, and I think that made a huge difference.
Yeah, and Solomon, I know that there was a little turmoil on the offensive side as the season progressed, 3 different starting quarterbacks, but that defense, man, that was solid and sturdy all year long. Was this one of the more special defensive units you've played on? San Fran had a lot of great ones, but what was unique about the Jets this year on the defensive side of the ball?
I've been very lucky to play with some great defensive fronts and great defensive teams. That 2019 team who went to the Super Bowl was a great team in San Fran, but this Jets team, they're close behind there. Just playing for each other, like always on our assignments, doing it for each other. Every man just do your job, but we had playmakers on the D-line. We had crazy depth. Linebackers led by C.J. Mosley going crazy. Corners like Sauce and DJ. You got Jordan Whitehead back there, LaMarcus Joyner. Our defense was playing well on all fronts. And it was just fun to be a part there, just be out there with them and hear them play. Like see the way CJ can diagnose plays and call the play out before it even happens. It's impressive.
Yeah, I bet you got a lot of first-round draft picks on that defense, my man. He just completed his rookie year. Is there an argument that Sauce Gardner is the best cornerback in the game?
There's definitely an argument. His pass deflections leading the NFL on that. His coverage rate. He's a guy who just is all about the game. He's studying the game all the time. Always talking the game. He's a special player, special kid. I love Sauce. He's just got energy, young player, and I'm excited for his future. The sky's the limit for him. Like you saw what he did as a rookie, all pro as a rookie, Pro Bowl as a rookie, things that have never been done before or done very little before. I can't wait to see what his future holds.
Man, I could talk 2 things with you for days, and that's defense and New York football. But while we're talking about defense, I want to switch it up a little bit. You are the Jets candidate for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. And that's because of your foundation, the defensive line.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the defensive line and what your mission is and what you're looking to accomplish.
Definitely, so my family back in 2018, I lost my sister Ella to suicide, and it shocked my family's world. And we were thrown in this world of mental health, and it was a world that we had never been in, and a world that there was a stigma around people to talk about. And we realized how big of a problem there was in mental health and in our world around suicide, around mental health illnesses, whether it was bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety. And we realized we needed to make a change. So we started the defensive line, where our mission is to end the epidemic of youth suicide, especially for young people of color, by transforming the way we connect and communicate over mental health. And we're doing this we're going into schools, businesses, sports programs, and we have these programs where we're teaching them how to look out for warning signs, how to connect with the resources in your area, how to have the language to talk about mental health, how to process it, how to create a safe environment for your teachers, for your coworkers, for your student athletes, for your students. However it is, just making sure that people can feel safe, people can feel heard, people know how to handle certain situations, crisis situations, regular situations, just have the language to talk about it. And we're trying to make a difference and to save lives. Mental health is a serious epidemic going on in our world, and people need to know it's okay not to be okay. People need to know that there's help available, that, they belong here, that they are loved, and that there's hope, that, however they're feeling is not going to be however they're feeling, that, there's coping mechanisms like therapy, meditation, journaling, getting the right exercise, things that can help you just get through the day-to-day. And that's what we're trying to teach people and let people know, so we can keep people here.
Why is it, do you think, that mental health hits the community of people of color harder than it does white people?
Honestly, for me, it's been because we've had to be strong for so long. We've always had to be like, oh, we're strong, we got this. We can't show any weakness. And that's the problem. We view mental health as a weakness. We view being sad, being angry, depressed, anxious as a weakness, and that's not true. They're normal human feelings, and so I think it's with the miseducation, and then with the component that we've had to be strong for so long, and that we've had to, we can't be seen as weak. We've had to always be on 10 toes. So. I think that's why it's been worse in the Black community, and it's something we're trying to fix, trying to get more Black therapists, more Black representation, more Black people speaking out, to let people know it's okay to feel these ways, and that we have to change the stigma in our own community.
Solomon, I love the work that you're doing, man. If you look at that table over there, the hosts aren't there at the moment, but that yellow tablecloth, that's the Your Mom Show with Ashley Adamson and Lisa McCaffrey. And I was talking with Ashley last night, and she said that her favorite episode, they've done about 30, was with your mom. Now, what kind of role has your mother played in the defensive line and just in your life, especially since what happened to your family in 2018?
My mom's been our rock through it all. Losing my sister, losing a daughter, has torn our world apart, but she's kept us together. She's been our strength. Making sure we talk about it, making sure we're getting this work. She's fierce, she's strong. And in the defensive line, she's been an educator her whole life. She's a teacher, so her role is our lead educator, and she's really doing the research. She's understanding how these classrooms work, and she's helping us out in so many ways. She's a key part to our foundation, key part to our family, key part to our heart. So I love Ashley. I love Mama Lisa. Mama Lisa's like a mom to me. I'm excited to see them, but no, that means the world that they said that.
Yeah, I bet, man. They're the best. Now, Lisa got her wish, I think. Christian right now playing for San Francisco, man. How badly do you wish you got to play with him at the pro level, not just in college?
Oh man, I wish it so bad. I love that guy. He's like a brother to me. One of the best guys I know in this world. Just a great human. Talk about a guy who I was a roommate with in college, and
you were roommates?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
We were roommates my junior year. We had a group of 5 guys that were awesome, and a guy who hasn't changed at all. Like he's just grown and become a better person and an unbelievable athlete in person. He's unbelievable. But I would love to play for him again, play with him again. That team's awesome. I love San Fran. Just a great place.
Yeah, and of course you were here. You were at the big game with San Francisco a few years ago. So you've got the Eagles, you've got the Chiefs. What advice would you give? You were a pretty young kid when you played in your first Super Bowl. What advice would you give to the guys who were here for the first time? Obviously, Patrick Mahomes has been here before. A lot of Chiefs have been here before. But a kid like Jalen Hurts, man, what advice would you give him about this week?
I would just say, focus on the game. There's a lot of extracurriculars around the game, whether it's media, whether it's
all this, right?
Things that don't happen on your regular game week. So just keep it about the game. Stay on your regular schedule. Don't let things throw you off. You can celebrate it all after, but just focus on the game. Because I remember that was the biggest thing for me when I came. It was like, this doesn't feel like a regular game week. This is totally different. But I would say just focus on the game and treat it like a regular week.
Who do you like in this one? You're a defensive lineman yourself. Eagles, some people are saying the best D-line since the 85 Bears. Are you riding with the defense in this one, or are you riding with Mahomes and his magic?
It's hard because you got 2 great quarterbacks, exciting matchup. Pat is one of the best to ever do it, and you can say that only 6 years in. And it's hard to go against Pat, but also this defense. This D-line is crazy. You got Fletch, you got Hat, you got
Graham,
Hassan,
Cox.
Hassan Reddick. It's hard to go against them too. So I don't know. Hargraves is balling too. It's tough. You got 4 guys with 10+ sacks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times it's happened in the history of the game, so it's hard to go against that. So I'm really just looking for a good game. I really don't know who's going to win.
There you go. The politician answer. I respect it, Solomon. I respect that. You might be playing for one of them in the near future. Who the hell knows, man? Hey, look, go win the Walter Payton Man of the Year. I love the work that you're doing, man. Best of luck with everything.
I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for your time. We'll be back with another Ceraulo Sports Talk exclusive interview ahead of Super Bowl 57 right here at Radio Row.